All right. Let's see how long he sits there for.
Yeah.
Ladies, gentlemen, and animals of all ages.
Welcome
to the Waft. Episode 20. He's still a little young. He's trying to learn his lines. Episode 20, live from the Franklin Bedroom Podcast Studios. He is down here sniffing around. And we've got good news to report that him and Chipper are friends now.
Yeah.
They're friends. They were playing tug of war the other night that I broadcast on Instagram. And I believe we owe you guys an apology. Emily doesn't know what I'm about to say. But 2 weeks ago, we were in Colorado, and the reviews are in. We're the number one poop podcast in the Midwest. And then the next episode, I don't think we talked about poop. Or if we did, it was very minimal. Mm-hmm. So on behalf of all of us, and by all of us, I mean Emily and I, we're sorry.
I mean, I'm not really sorry, but...
You're embracing your inner poop expert.
But we got a good one.
We got some good stuff.
We got some good stuff for this week that I honestly just can't even believe is actually a story.
Yeah. Before we get into that, just a quick life update. The tides are turning. The weather's a-changing. And that means it's vest season, peeps.
In case you missed it last season, Dwight is a vest guy.
I'm a vest guy.
He decided when he bought a vest from Goodwill, he decided that he was a vest guy.
Doesn't take a lot to please me. Goodwill. Know who else is a vest guy? Chipper. You can't. Can you see it there? Don't show your wiener off. Yeah, we're vest guys.
Show it off while you got it, buddy.
Yeah, we are. Don't earmuffs. We don't need to tell him that he's gonna lose it. It's okay. You're gonna keep it forever. Yeah, it's not going anywhere. Franklin has his. Just go with it, Frank. Just go with it. Yeah. Oh, man. So the other day, before the tug of war, Chipper had his first incident of trying to hump Frank.
Oh, yeah.
So that was a thing.
We didn't nip that in the bud.
Yeah.
Humping is not a thing that we do, Chipper.
Yes. So they're getting along. Chipper and the cat.
Kind of friends.
Kind of friends. Hey, buddy.
Hey, where you going, Chip?
Yeah. So the kids are getting along, which is good. And to get into the poop talk, why don't you tell your story that you and Katie were discussing and then it happened?
Yeah, no, well, Aaron and Katie were discussing it about their dogs and how apparently sometimes when they go to the bathroom, there might be like a hair or something that gets the poop stuck when they're coming out. And I'm sitting at the CycleBar desk just laughing along, being like, this will never happen to me. That sounds hilarious, but like Chipper's better than that. Like he's not going to have poop hanging out of his butt that I then need to take care of. Little do I know that I have karma coming to me for judging them, because literally that same day I take him out and he decides he needs to go number 2. So he's going and like he is having some problems. And there's just one, can't even talk about it. There's just one little poop hanging from him and he cannot get it out. And he starts freaking out, like rolling around and then trying to get it with his paw. And I just don't want poop going everywhere. So I'm like, oh shit.
But what was binding it?
A hair. Because it was out and it was just dangling there. And then I have nothing. Like, I don't have my shoes on and I don't have a bag because it's in our yard.
I'm not home either because...
And he's not home.
If he poops, I get yelled at to clean it up. She won't touch it.
So then
You panic.
I panic because he's rolling around and I'm like, this poop is going to get everywhere. So I grab him, poop hanging out of the butt. I'm looking around and then I see these leaves hanging from the deck. Thank God the weed people haven't cut our weeds, because I grab a weed and I just take it from his butt and throw it down. And it was just the most ridiculous experience that I have ever experienced.
Oh, man.
So thanks, Chipper, for that.
That was karma.
It was karma, because I was literally listening to that conversation and being like, that's never happened to us. Like, he's just such a good pooper. I don't have to worry about that. And then literally that same day, I had to take his poop from his butt.
Yeah.
It was gross. But not nearly as gross as Dwight's poop incident.
Gosh.
Which was kind of similar to Chipper, honestly.
Was it? I don't think there was hair in
the way you described it.
Oh, man. Before we get to that, I will just say I'm proud of this little guy. Hasn't pooped inside yet. I just jinxed it. I just jinxed it.
Knock on wood. But yeah, his potty training has been going pretty well.
Hi, Frank. Frank is trying to sniff his butt right now. His potty training is going well. But I guess
Your potty training is not going well.
Let's just get into it. This is a story that I almost didn't tell Emily. I almost bottled it up. I believe it was Saturday morning. Because you're on your sabbatical. You want to talk about your sabbatical at all?
Yeah, I mean, I'm not taking a sabbatical because I can't. Because we have payroll. But I ideally am taking a sabbatical from teaching until 2021. That is the goal. I don't think it's ever going to be able to happen because we don't have enough instructors and we don't pay ourselves. So it's kind of nice to teach all the classes because we don't pay ourselves. So it affects our payroll. But ideally, you don't see me teach till 2021. That is the goal. I'm slowly peeling back. I think Hannah's taking my Monday, maybe my Tuesday. I'm throwing my Wednesday. If anyone wants my Wednesday class, it's yours. Thursday, want my class? It's yours. So any teachers out there, if you want to teach my classes, I'm going on a sabbatical because teaching brings me no joy anymore. And that's a problem because it was the thing that gave me the most joy. So I need a little sabbatical
to refine it.
Teaching so I can refine my joy.
Okay. So with that. Groinal injury.
Yeah.
She's on her sabbatical. She's been down in the dumps a little bit, so I didn't even know if I wanted to present this to her Saturday morning before she taught. Not only because of that, but also because we're trying to keep the romance alive, and I've been told I can't mention the P word. Poop. And it just happened that Saturday morning...
Let me just preface this.
Okay.
I'm not being like an asshole. He'll literally want to, maybe snuggle under the sheets, and he'll be like, let me go take a poop first.
I've never been that drastic. Neither here nor there. And normally I will wait until the classes get started before I go to my morning meeting, if you know what I mean. And Saturday morning, that morning meeting, do we have pizza Friday night? Is that when we had something?
Anyway.
We had something Mexican Friday night.
Yeah,
so I was just like, I gotta go. Morning meeting got pushed up. Everyone in the office. You get what I'm saying? So I'm in the office, and just normal meeting as usual, getting ready to adjourn. And by adjourn, I mean wipe. And as we've discussed in a previous episode, the way you wipe is you just kind of spread it and you go behind and then you come. And what I always like to do is, because we've discussed that, I fold it over and I reuse it. I'm not like you females who use half a roll and then you just go through toilet paper like someone's business. So you go like this, and when you come back forward, you check, you're like, all right, how much am I dealing with here?
Oh my God.
And then you usually fold it over. So here's where things got sticky. When I brought it around, there was a little piece of poop hanging on the edge. And it flung off the edge of the toilet paper. And it landed on the floor.
Oh my God, you pooped on the floor.
So
please don't cancel your membership. We clean all the time.
Yeah, so I'm sitting there. I have to finish wiping, and I just see this little dibble of poop on the ground.
Did you use your toilet paper to pick it up?
So I finished, and then I got fresh TP. I cleaned it up, and then I got some sanitizing solution in the cleaner that we use for the bikes, and I double sanitized it, and it was just like, what just happened? In my 31 years of existence, I've never had that happen. So I come out and I'm like, this is hilarious. I have to share it, but I go, she's kind of in that mood where she's about to teach. What's this going to do to her? Luckily, the reaction I got was that.
I mean, you can't not laugh at someone pooping on the floor.
Yeah.
I mean, that's pretty phenomenal. So then I was pumped up to teach after that.
Yeah, so we started the episode. I apologize. #1 poop podcast in the Midwest, and we kind of neglected it last week.
Whoa.
Why are you biting me, buddy?
You're such a biter.
And this week we're bringing it back home.
2 poop incidences this week, so yeah, had a lot to talk about.
So the episode title here is Dwight
Poops on the Floor at CycleBar.
Dwight poops on the floor at CycleBar.
Hope that gave you a good laugh to start off your week.
And now you'll never walk into that bathroom, aka my office, and look at the floor.
Luckily, a lot of the women listeners are listening, and they don't use your office because they know it's your office. Technically, that is a unisex bathroom, so you could use it because we don't discriminate. But maybe stick to the ladies' bathroom.
So that's that. That's
No.
I don't think we go anywhere after that one.
No.
I don't think we do.
I think that's it. That's a wrap.
We wrap it up, and episode 20, There it is. Stop biting me, buddy. Would you stop it?
He said I need a toy to play with.
All right, he's getting he's getting rambunctious. All right, so episode 20, that's a wrap. Until next time, do you remember this? This is your other line, buddy. Peace out, Cub Scouts. Nailed it.
He's a natural.
Bye. Peace out, Cub Scouts.